What kind of juicer should you get? How do you start the detoxification process? What's the basic juice blend to start with to gently detoxify the body? It's all going to be discussed in this video, so stay tuned because we're about to break it down. Guys, I just got blessed with a Breville juicer. How glorious is this information? I couldn't believe it. This all just took place. This is my old juicer. It's a masticating juicer, guys. If we're talking about extreme sickness or extreme disease, I can't stress enough how we need to get a fully masticating juicer. Nothing else is going to work for sickness or disease. The centrifugal are great, but guys, this bad boy right here, the way the centrifugal works is he cuts up and he slices and he dices the fruits and the vegetables. The masticating is going to grind and it's going to crush, and it's going to gently extract the phytonutrients. The centrifugal juicer, such as the Breville, guys, these are violent machines. They get very, very violent with the produce very fast. Guys, I turned this on a while ago, and it was on the low setting, and some of the produce was like shooting up towards the ceiling. This is how violent sometimes these juicers are, and when we're talking about nutrients, please know that the light and the air affect these glorious phytonutrients. So we need to be consuming this juice right away. Guys, the key to longevity is to detoxify your liver. Detoxify your liver and your other organs are going to follow. Restore your good your intestinal flora, your good bifidobacteria. And this is the key to longevity, guys. And this is the reason why we need to be starting a juicing program, guys. When you juice, your body doesn't have to do any work. The glorious phytonutrients are gently extracted and the fiber is separated. When we make smoothies, guys, we can't detoxify making smoothies. Why? Because your digestive system never gets a break. It has to work to extract the phytonutrients from the fiber, and therefore it never gets a break. And when we're trying to detoxify the body, we've got to give the body a break, and we do that when we extract these glorious phytonutrients and we break this cell wall open, and these go right to work for your body to gently detoxify, to alkalize, and to restore intestinal harmony. That's what they do. And God, I've worked for many years formulating a basic juice blend, and I've got it down to an art, guys, and this juice blend can't be rivaled. You're not going to get this information anywhere else. There's no juice masters that's sharing this information with you. The basic juice blend that is posted on Juice Revolution is the blend that I'm talking about, and it's the apples, it's the carrots, it's a full lemon with the peel. Please know it has to have the peel on it, along with a sliver of ginger, a sliver of turmeric, black pepper. Either grind up your peppercorns for the pepperine. Guys, turmeric is not going to be absorbable unless we're consuming it with black pepper or pepperine from the black pepper. And this is the reason why we need to be dropping a few drops of black pepper in our juice glass at the very beginning, or grinding up your own peppercorns and include this in the glass before you start juicing, and then about a fourth of the beet. Everybody is telling everybody to start juicing loads of beet to detoxify your liver. Guys, the beet's going to do it all. The beet is blood building and it's blood purifying. Okay, it is rapidly going to detoxify your liver. This is what we want to begin a juice program with, but please know we want to start with about a fourth of the beet. Don't go gung-ho juicing a full beet, because guys, this is going to put you in the bathroom for a full day. The beet gets pretty serious with these toxins pretty fast. So start with about a fourth after you've done this for a week, and you have juiced once a day, and then towards the later part of the week you're including including 2 or 3 juices a day. Then after this, you can step it up and juice a half a beet, and then the week after that, start juicing a full beet a day. Guys, the beet is going to help your skin radiate. You're going to have radiating, glowing, healthy, vibrant skin with the beet, and it's going to purify your blood, it's going to build your blood, and it's going to dump the toxins from the liver. And after a couple of weeks of juicing the beet, juice the greens. We don't start a basic juice blend with loads and loads of greens. Why not? Well, because these are too detoxifying on the body, and we oftentimes everybody has got a candida state currently within the body. Sugar feeds yeast, which creates this candida state, this overgrowth of yeast that most people have. This creates inflammation throughout the entire body. Sickness and disease, guys, it all stems from inflammation. So if we can figure out how to decrease that inflammation, what's going to happen? Your body is going to be in blissful harmony is what's going to happen, because your pH is going to restore, your intestinal flora is going to restore, and you're going to decrease inflammation in your whole body as you gently begin to detoxify the liver. Guys, the air that we breathe, guess where these toxins are stored up? Because please know, there's chemicals raining down on us, and we have got to detoxify from these elements, and we have got to get ourselves out of this fluoridated water. Guys, this is not a natural element. This sodium fluoride is keeping people in a hypnotic trance, and they're bathing in this and they're drinking this, and this sodium fluoride is a rat poison. Hitler used this, and it goes right to the pineal, that fluid-like sac, and it calcifies. It calcifies, and it wreaks havoc on the entire body. Guys, if your pineal is calcified, you're not secreting melatonin or serotonin. This is the reason why people oftentimes have trouble sleeping, and they're often they're just in a bad mood. And this is because their pineal is not resonating. Guys, our bodies are electric. The trillion of cells that we have, they are to be fueled off of live enzymes. We don't get a lot of enzymes out of cooked food. Most of the time, this food that we're consuming is acidifying to the body, especially if it's genetically modified, or it's microwaved or radiated or processed in any way. And this is the reason why people are sick. 95% of cancers are not hereditary. They are from us doing our own damage to our DNA through external means. Sometimes that is out of our control, because, like I said, they are raining down toxins on us. We have to work hard to get ourselves out of these toxins and to protect our body from absorbing these toxins, because they store up for years in the liver. But guys, we're just oftentimes knowingly consuming poisons, and then we wonder why we have pain, why we have uric acid buildup, why we have calcification, why we have arthritis, why our blood sugar is not regulating correctly. Our blood is not regulating, and we've got blood sugar issues. We've got candida rampant in the body, inflammation, including in the brain. And guys, you can rid a lot of these conditions, in my opinion, by consuming live foods. This is the way, guys. Nature provides us with all of the harmony that we need. All of it, baby. All of it. The plant-based items resonate. The earth resonates at 7.83 hertz, and this is the reason why when you start juicing, you need to get yourself grounded in the earth's healing vibrations. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I challenge you to just take your shoes off and go and get in the soil. Get yourself grounded. Gaze upon the sun. Guys, when we gaze on the sun, there's a vitamin D synthesis when we go out and get in the sun. There's a decalcification of the whole body, including the pineal. This is the reason why we need to learn to sun gaze upon the sun's rising and upon the sun's setting. because this is going to rock your world with vibrations, and it's going to decalcify your whole body. But when you start your juicer up, guys, I live in a second-story apartment, okay? So I've got to keep myself grounded all the time. And when you juice and you're grounded, guys, these enzymes work on a whole nother level. I'm telling you, they work on a whole nother level. So get yourself grounded when you're juicing. I usually keep this one under my shirt as I'm juicing. This little mat, this is a 7.83 hertz grounding mat. And guys, you can also learn to make these mats yourself. You know, electricians have known about grounding for a long, long time. And the health benefits really are just now being disclosed about all of this. But the Earth's been providing these healing vibrations forever, since the beginning of time. We've just got disconnected with it. And we need to reconnect with the Earth and the sun. And we need to be in rhythmic patterns with the sun. Guys, we need to be coming up when the sun comes up, and we need to be starting to wind down when the sun goes down. I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. The head needs to be in the north position. We need to resonate with the Earth's vibrations when we're sleeping. We need to eliminate all of the light and the noise. Guys, the key to these nutrients working is to meditate and to resonate in oneness with all of it. So when you're juicing, please know that after we juice and we break the cell wall open, we're consuming those enzymes right away. We're not cleaning our juicer first. Because after about 10 to 20 minutes, guys, these enzymes start to die. The light in the air kills these precious enzymes, and this is the reason why I'm not a big fan of this centrifugal juicer, guys. This is a pretty violent machine. It's going to aerate the juice. It's going to create a really frothy carrot. Why? Because it adds some air in there. So I'm blessed to have this. It's a glorious, glorious juicer. But guys, if you're in the market for a juicer, here's what you need to do. You need to go to DiscountJuicers.com. I trust John Kohler. He's not a snake oil salesman. When you're shopping for a juicer, take into consideration the cleanup times on the juicer. If my juicer took me 20 minutes to clean up or 10 minutes to clean up, I would be juicing a whole lot less, because please know I'm always on the go. I have to do this fast. I have to get my enzymes fast. And so I prefer the one that I have, my Omega 8006, guys. It takes about 2 minutes flat to clean up. And it masticates, meaning it gently grinds and it crushes. It doesn't add any heat to the juice, guys. That Omega right there will rival the Norwalk press with how much it fully extracts, no joke. But please know that this is about a middle-of-the-line juicer. My Omega is not the top of the line. If I could have any one I want, I'd probably get the Angel 5500 that's got twin gears and it's all metal. That would be my juicer of choice. I'd actually like to design my own juicer one day. That's what I want to do, but in the meantime I'm stuck with all of these plastic bits and plastic pieces. But I do like the Omega 8006. So go to DiscountJuicers.com and shop for a juicer, and then take your ideas, jot your ideas down, go to his correlating YouTube channel where he shows juice offs. Guys, this is not going to be a juice comparison between these two juicers, because please know there is no comparison. There is no comparison to a fully masticating juicer and a centrifugal juicer. I'm going to end this once and for all of this dispute about the centrifugal juicer and the fully masticating juicer. There is no, there is so many differences, guys. There is no comparison whatsoever to these two juicers. And if you are sick or you have disease, you need to get a fully masticating, because the fully masticating juicer is going to handle your greens, and this Breville will not handle your greens. It will not do it. It'll do your carrot, it'll do your beet, it'll do your celery, it'll do the basic juice blend just fine, which is why I like it. Any juicer is better than no juicer. If you're on a budget, go to the thrift store and find an old Jack LaLanne or an old Juice Man juicer and get your juice on. Get your grandma's out of her cabinet if you can't advocate the use of it, and get your juice on. Get your hands on a juicer and start juicing, because this is the key to longevity, is to start juicing and to detoxify the body. But guys, if there's a sickness or disease, try to save your money to get a fully masticating juicer. So after you've watched these juice offs and these juice comparisons and you found a juicer you like, sick and you still can't afford it on his site, go to eBay. I have found many, many juicers. You know, people decide they don't want to get healthy through natural means after they buy a $300 or $400 or a $200 juicer, and they sell them relatively inexpensive. I found many, many good buys on eBay this way. So if you're on a budget, this is what I would recommend. But guys, the basic juice blend is the apple, carrot, lemon, ginger beet with a little bit of turmeric and black pepper. This is the basic juice blend. You say, well, I can't handle the spiciness of the ginger and the turmeric. Well, you need to start handling it. Include just a little sliver. Guys, ginger's anti-tumoral, it's antifungal, it's antimicrobial, it's antibacterial. It will rock your world with vibrations. It does not play around with inflammation. And his glorious cousin, King Turmeric, is second to none. To none, guys. The only one, in my opinion, that might resonate close is the frankincense. But the turmeric is very, very high vibrations. He's the king of the jungle, and we need to start growing him, and we need to start including him in all of our juices. All of your juices should contain a little sliver of ginger and turmeric. Why? Because we need to work to rid the inflammation. If you have pain or you have inflammation, you get your ginger, your turmeric on, I'm telling you, this pain is going to subside rapidly, in my opinion. I've seen cases of this, guys. That's what these phytonutrients do. They provide the body healing. If you want to stay sick, stay consuming the same types of food that is currently being consumed, and take supplements. Guys, we're taking all these supplements, and these supplements are not absorbing. They're not absorbing because the liver is toxic. If your liver is toxic and you're taking all these antioxidant superfad supplements that you think is providing all your body this harmony, no, because the liver is already toxic. We have to detoxify the liver. Well, you say, well, how do I start detoxifying the liver? You start the basic juice program. Start including it once a day in the morning. Start in the morning to mid-afternoon, and then after you've done this a couple of days, start juicing twice a day. And then after you've done that a few days and you're feeling pretty good, your energy's been restored, you've noticed some toxins eliminating from your body, then step it up and start to include 3 a day. And after you've done this for a few weeks and you've consumed 3 or 4 drinks a day, 3 or 4 live, fresh, healing enzyme juices a day, then start to include the greens. And that's really when the healing is going to begin. Guys, the healing is going to begin when you start to include the greens and you start to include divine essential oils rubbed along the spine before you go to bed, because this is where most of the bacteria and the pathogens are harbored, around our spinal cord. And when we learn to use antifungal, antimicrobial, antibacterial oils before we go to bed, applied to the spine and the pulse points through the body, guys, it's going to provide your body with some harmony rapidly. But unfortunately, people can't just start slathering these divine oils on their skin, because there's going to be violent reactions, because the liver is toxic. We have to restore the intestinal harmony and the pH within the body. And how we do this is we detoxify the liver. You detoxify the liver enough, your other organs are going to follow suit, baby. It may take a while, so don't get discouraged, but start pressing into this juice. Now, I'm about to fire this Breville up because I just want you to hear this. Guys, this machine is violent. It's going to wake my neighbors. It's not late enough for them to be asleep yet, but if I were to juice in the middle of the night, like sometimes I do, it very well would wake them, because it's a loud machine and it gets pretty violent with it. But guys, what I love about it and why I'm so pleased to be blessed with it is because it does juice fast, and you can put a whole apple in it. You can put a whole apple in it and not have to worry about cutting the apple up, which is what I like. And don't worry about consuming the whole apple. I'll speak of that in another video. We don't need to be worried about these seeds. We're not getting enough of these harmful substances. Guys, when you break the cell wall open and you combine all of these phytonutrients are combined together. They're all combined together. The cyanide that's in the apple seed is combined with the other phytonutrients, and unless you're just consuming loads and loads of apples, this is not going to be a problem. So 5 or 6 apples a day, there's no issues with consuming these seeds, which is why in this Breville, I juice the seeds even in the centrifugal, but the Breville's nice because I can just drop the apple down in it and it takes the whole apple. How glorious is this information? I love it. I love it. Guys, the apple is the only exception to the fruits and the vegetables being combined. These are not compatible enzymes. Fruits and vegetables do not combine. We need to go back old school and listen to Jay Cordish talk about this, because he's been talking about this for years, 20 years now, 30 years now. We've known that the enzymes in the fruits and the vegetables are not always compatible. The only exception to this is the apple and the pear. And there's one other exception, and that's the cantaloupe, but the only thing it can be combined with is the carrot. And Jay will tell you this same thing. So I don't want to hear any of this other stuff about combining blueberries and strawberries and watermelons in with your vegetables. No, it doesn't work that way, guys. We need to keep our vegetables pure, and we need to only be combining the apple with it. And guys, the apple's got so much pectin in it, it's going to allow all of the other nutrients to become absorbed. So will the lemon. And that's the reason why in the basic juice blend, you need to start with not just half a lemon or a fourth of a lemon, like most of these juice gurus are going to tell you to start a juicing program with. Start with the full lemon. The lemon is antifungal, antibacterial, antimicrobial. It's going to raise your vibrations by eliminating the parasites and the candida within the body. Why? Because that's what the oil in the peel does. The oil in the peel diffused in the room kills airborne pathogens. Imagine what it does when you consume it and you put it inside your body, and you also put some essential oils onto your skin. That's what these oils do, guys. They raise your vibrations. So let me turn this on just so you can kind of get a demonstration, and I'll show you kind of how violent. Now this has got 3 settings. I'm going to turn it on the low setting. But see how loud that is? Okay, my point that I wanted to show you with all of this is the juice was literally hitting the side of the glass when I just juiced just now, okay? In my masticating, it's not going to do that. It's just gently going to come out. And also know that this is very, very frothy. So this is aerated. Guys, this juice is aerated, and there's heat that was involved in making this juice, okay? That's the reason why I like a fully masticating juicer. If you have sickness or disease, step it up and go ahead and find or get your hands on a fully masticating juicer. Your body will thank you. Your body will thank you. Also know that in the beginning of a detoxification process, you can also be including the ZEOLITE. Guys, research the ZEOLITE. This is a powerful detoxifier. Let me just tell you about it, because this bentonite clays and activated charcoals, they can't touch this, because they also take some precious nutrients out of the body. And this ZEOLITE doesn't do it, guys. This product is magnetic. It's negatively ionized, and it attaches to all of the positively charged toxins in the body to gently remove. Please know that all toxins are positively charged. This is all the free radical damage that has gone awry within the body, wreaking havoc on the cells at the cellular level. Guys, when cells become damaged, they do one of 2 things. They can either mutate and they can spread and wreak havoc on other cells around it, or they can die. That's a process called apoptosis, and that's what we want. We want the death of these damaged cells so that they don't wreak havoc on the other cells around them. And this is going to help you eliminate toxins from your body fast. Guys, if you've been showering in fluoridated water and city municipal water supply systems, you need to get yourself out of this water. Get you an Omica shower filter or a shower filter with zeolite and shungite to strip these harmful poisons out, because our skin is like our third kidney. These toxins store up under the dermal layer, and the liver is already toxic. They have nowhere to go. So guess what happens? You get melanomas, you get cancers, you get sickness, you get disease. That's what happens. That's what happens. And nature provides what we need to detoxify from these, and zeolite is of such high vibration. It is so gentle to start a detoxification process with. Now, what I would do, if I was sick and I was wanting to detoxify rapidly, I would start with the basic juice blend. The very first morning, I would start juicing, just juice once a day, and then the day after that, I would try to do twice a day. And then for the next couple of weeks, I would step it up over the course of 2 weeks to be juicing 3 or 4 times a day, every day. And then after you've done this for maybe a week, start to include a teaspoon of this, or whatever the instructions say on your zeolite. After you consume a majority of your juice, consume all of this down but just the last little bit, and then put your teaspoon of zeolite in it and lightly stir it, guys. We're not using any kind of pressure to stir this, because like I said, the light in the air destroys these enzymes. Guys, you've got to consume this right away. The air is just going to kill all of these enzymes. So drink your juice right away and savor it and bless it. And that's how it's going to be healing for your body. But I'm telling you, if you'll just start including a little bit of this zeolite, it's going to work on a whole nother level to provide body for your harmony. ZeoForce is a non-toxic, deeply detoxifying, alkalizing dietary supplement earth clay that can be taken internally to help support ridding the body of toxins such as heavy metals, ammonia, and other harmful environmental chemicals. Benefits increase with continued use. ZeoForce naturally holds a negative charge and will bond with other toxins for safe and effective removals. How glorious is this information about zeolite, because it is so gentle, and it's going to really benefit and harmonize with your detoxification process. Guys, everybody wants to ask me how to start detoxing. Well, how you start doing it is you change your lifestyle. Change your lifestyle to just start consuming more live foods. Get yourself back out in nature and get yourself grounded and gaze upon the sun. This is the key to longevity, is to resonate in oneness with the whole universe. The highest vibration is love, and we need to share what we know that is beneficial for us to others. And this is why I like to talk about juicing. Guys, I have seen so many cases where things have just been completely eliminated with the raw live enzymes. That's what the raw live enzymes do. Peace, love, and positive vibrations. Guys, get your juice on. What are you waiting for? You say, well, I can't start with all of that. I don't have enough money. Well, start with the carrot. The carrot does it all. It gently detoxifies, it alkalizes, and it restores some intestinal harmony. It will rock your world with vibrations. Get your juice on, baby. Find your health and find your healing. What are you waiting for? Thank you for listening to me. I really appreciate all of you. Have a great day.